Aloha, Richard Halverson here. This is ICS321, Spring 2020, and this is the second video that I'm making, regarding the syllabus, talking about the syllabus and what this course is about this semester. And in this video, I'm going to actually go into and show you some assignments, the quizzes, and Study.com, and those places where you're going to be submitting your work. So let me share my screen here. I'm going to share this one. And let me go to Laulima. Here we are. Okay, so in the last video, the first video, I went through and explained the grading and all that. There's the textbook. Okay, so let's start with lessons. Okay, if we go to week 1, which is we're just finishing now. Here's the this is the video I just made earlier tonight, and you can watch that. And the video I'm making right now is going to replace this video on this side, and that's pretty much what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through each week, and I'm going to replace the videos to keep it current. If you look at the resources, in the resources directory, you'll see these are all the fall 2019 videos from last semester, and those will be there. And those are the ones I'm more or less replacing with the spring 2020 videos right here. And this is the one I just made earlier, and this one is going to be video number 2. If we go back to the lesson here in week 1, you're basically you basically should have gotten a hold of the textbook, and you can read. I don't think this goes anywhere. No, this doesn't go anywhere. I'm gonna have to fix that. This is an electronic version of the textbook, and you can purchase a paper copy of it. The paper copy is actually pretty good. It is easier to read, and it's very inexpensive. It's in like 35 bucks or whatever. We're going to go through this kind of chapter by chapter. It's pretty straightforward and easy reading. And you also get to watch videos. There's a set of videos that goes along with this textbook, which is one of the main reasons why I chose it. Plus, I really liked it. These are videos by
everybody. Let me welcome you to the seminar
by the author, and he goes through each of the chapters and explains it, and he's got some students there that ask questions, and it's a pretty easy-going way of learning the concepts and the content of the textbook. He explains this theoretical language called Tutorial D that he uses to explain the concepts, and every computer science junior level database management course introduces you to some theoretical database language, which is also used to explain the concepts, and that gives you the sort of the mathematical relational algebra view and understanding of relational databases, in case any of you want to go into graduate school or use this for beyond just learning how to be a good SQL hacker. In this course, you will learn SQL also. That's we want to make sure of that. The first quiz is quiz number 1, which is under quizzes here. If you click on tests and quizzes, these are the quizzes so far that are available. Let's see if this link works. I'm just going to check. It should work. Does this go to the first quiz? It does. Sunday. Okay, so let's do the 26th. So let's take a look at the quiz. I want to do it, and then I want to show you what happens if you don't get all the points right. Okay, so you will have read chapter 1, and you're going to consider data. We're going to delete a supply. Will not allow you to delete a supplier. That would be integrity, probably. And next is no data is lost. Power goes out and no data is lost. That's probably recovery. Next. Adding and deleting without interfering. That's probably concurrency. Okay, through 4 to 7. 1 point. Requesting add and delete, but only have explicit authorization. What kind of control is that? All right. I'm going to say that's a thruster control. Okay, like that's the wrong answer, right? Okay, so next. Consider supplier parts database where weight is, you have this expression, what tuples are included in the result? This is weight is less than or equal to 12.5, less than 12.5. This is a 2-point question. So that may mean that there's 2 answers here. Let's see, not this one, not this one, not this. Oh, this is another 12. Weight is less than 12.5. Okay, so I'm going to say it's that one. Next. Consider supplier parts in the following statement. Delete P where weight is greater than or equal to 12.5. Okay. This is we're deleting something out of here, and if you delete something, then you end up with something left after you've deleted. So I'm going to say delete P where weight is greater than or equal to 12.5. I'm going to answer. I'm going to answer this question only, and I'm going to pretend I don't see the delete there. So what's the answer to this question? Well, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, mind you, this is the wrong answer, but I just want to show you what happens when you get some answers wrong in this. Okay, what's the difference between question 5 and 6? The answer is it's radio button, so it's only one answer. It's a 2-point question. Wow. Execution 5 does not. No, that's not execution. What is 5 and 6 anyway? It's the last 2. What is the? This deletes something. Oh, and this just selects something. So this does not change the database, and this does change the database because we're actually getting rid of something. Here we're not getting rid of everything. Okay, so 6 deletes. So the first one does not delete. 5 does not change, and 6 does. Okay, so that's the answer. I'm sure that's the answer. Okay, save, submit for grading. Yes, I want to submit. Okay, this is it. Submissions running. I got 3 out of 4. Oh, this one I'm giving you 4. Nice guy. Okay, so let's go back here, and let's go to. I'm going to close this. Go to tests and quizzes again, and I see that down here, I see that I got 7. It's a 10-point quiz, so that means I got 3 wrong. Okay, so what I can do is I can click on feedback. Are you paying attention? You click on feedback, and it tells me I got 1 out of 1. I got 1 out of 1 points for that one, which means I got it right. I got 1 out of 1 points for that one, which means I got it right. This one I got it all right. This one I missed, okay? So I know this one's wrong. So I know it's not thruster controls. It's one of these other controls. Probably not one of these controls either. Anyway, you can ponder that. This one I got all the points. This one I didn't get any points. Well, maybe it's because I answered this question instead of this question. I don't know. But I've got 3 more tries. This one I got all of the points. Great. Okay, so anyway, I didn't get all the points for this one. It's wrong. And I didn't get all the points for this one. So, but I get to try again. That's how good the feedback is for this thing, okay? So, and so anyway, and you can go on and take the quizzes, but anyway, I got 7 out of that. And all right, so that's that's the lessons. And that's the watch the videos, complete that quiz, and then do the study.com quizzes. Okay, so for the study.com quizzes, all right, so to join study.com, you can click on this, and this is the classroom code. You can actually go faster if you go back to the overview and click on a link here, like right here. This goes directly to this fills it in for you. But anyway, I joined earlier, and so my spring, okay, and actually when I go to my classrooms, or okay, so I'm logged in as a student here. This is my student account. I'm actually taking some other stuff here, but this is what it should look like for you. You should be able to see these 2 chapters. The first one is a chapter on databases, and the second was a chapter on data storage. So if you click on Show Lessons, you just, these are these little 8-bit, and every time there's a little picture, that means there's there is a video, and there might be some videos in here too. But what this is this is an introduction to databases, and then this is a bunch of little lessons on making joins, on writing SQL statements, and it's sort of one by one explains what all of these different kinds of joins are. And then when you're done, you click and you're able to take a quiz. You take a quiz, and it's a little 5-question quiz, and you get 3 chances to take it. And so, and the answers are in the lesson. Okay, so I want you to get through those. Now, this is different from last semester, but I want you to get through those, because when you start the first assignment, and the first assignment is not due until, well, it's due just before the second assignment is. The first assignment is going to be issued February 10th, okay? I want you to get through the first 4 chapters of date until you actually have an SQL, until I actually even give you an SQL assignment. Okay, that's this thing. You will have gone through these things. So these study.com little modules are these 8-minute modules, are your quote assignment for the first 4 or 5 weeks, and then after that you're given an actual coding assignment, and that's not going to be due until the next coding assignment is given to you, which is this one. Okay, so anyway, but I've posted it up now, and I'll keep on posting them up as I get them up. They're the same as last semester, except for they've been fixed and enhanced a bit. Okay, so to do your SQL assignments, there's 5 SQL assignments. everybody gets their own server. Okay, so I've created my server here, and I've made it R2CHARDH. So everybody gets a website, and you just go to your account. Let's see. Let me try to show you. Let me go show you this. This is the graders grading panel. Okay, and this is all of you here. Whatever that was. So this is all of you, and see, you all have these websites. Okay, you all have these websites, and this is your website, HTTPS, and you and so like this is mine, and I've messed with my name and messed with my my username here just to make it be on top. So presumably I would be doing these assignments, and so the person that's helping, the graduate student that's helping, can start with the second one, and a lot of these, and so uh, everybody gets a cPanel account. So everybody gets this, and this is. Let me see if works. Yes, this works, and so everyone gets this, and this is your cPanel. This is your control panel for your website, and everybody, and then you create your databases. You create a database here, and you get like you know, how many does everybody get? 50 or something. So yeah, you can make test databases and everything. And then you're going to manipulate the database using this PHP myadmin. This is like a database control panel, and there's a file manager here, and all this kind of stuff. And so this is your website, and this is my website. And so the grader will, like my assignment one, I'll just click to see if I got my schema right. I'm not in there. I don't think this is in there, so this is not running yet. What does this do? Okay. The other thing is that, okay, here's my, well, that's because I haven't created, this one didn't work because I hadn't created the database yet. But this is my assignment. This is my assignment one. Let's go back to La Lima, and let's look at this assignment. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to create this data. Well, first thing you're going to do is you're going to take a look at your website, and you're going to log into it and everything, give you your password and everything. You can change it. And then I ask you to do this, and that makes it so it'll always default to HTTPS, secure server. You want to have secure. You want to use a secure server. And then here's this assignment. And by the time this assignment is issued, okay, this assignment is due February 23rd. Okay, long ways away. Oh, not that long, I guess. Oh, yeah, maybe I might have to extend that. But anyway, I accept resubmission until this day, and we'll see how close we come to this deadline. Oh, probably in the next video, I'll probably show you how to do this assignment. So this doesn't seem as close as it may seem right now. Anyway, so you're supposed to build this database, and these are a bunch of parameters. Like these are what the keys are, and this all makes sense to you after you do some of the study.com. Probably get up to like video 10 in study.com, and this will all make sense to you if it doesn't make sense to you now. And then these are these SQL statements. These are all just SQL statements. They're all select statements, okay? And oh, by the way, this here is, okay, so after you create the database, you create the structure, then you just run this script right here, and this script will this is a bunch of big long SQL statements these are a bunch of insert statements. So these are all the statements that will populate your database. So you don't have to do that. You just run that. And then you go to this click link right here, and you log into you log into this sql.ics321.com. And this is where you're going to submit your SQL assignments. Right now, only assignment 1 appears, but assignments 2, 3, 4, and 5 will appear here also when they become available. And this first one, where you actually have to create that database, you should be able to click here, and this is an old website, but this is I can see that when I created my database, I will get 52 out of 60 points. Why? Because I forgot to put in the foreign keys. Okay, so really what I can do is I can go back and put in the foreign keys and then get this up to 60, and then I know I'm going to get all the points. Okay, that's the idea. Second one here is answers to these SQL questions. This is not a good one, but let me go back to. I should actually put R2 and then submit this. And this is SQL assignment. This is the first SQL assignment. And here what you do is you just click and you type in an SQL statement and you submit it to see if you get the right answer. And these are the tables here, okay? So this is exactly the database that you created here. That's this database. That's this database, okay? So you're familiar with it. And I just put it again down here, and you're supposed to write an SQL statement that lists all the columns and rows of the owner table. Well, I was just testing it here, but the real answer is you can just do asterisk from owner. Don't have a limit there. It's click submit, and I got 100%. And this is how it scores. It actually executes this on the database. Okay, and when it executes your answer on the database, this is the table it gets. When it executes the correct answer that it knows, this is the table it gets, and they're the same. It's able to tell they're the same because when you do the natural join of the two, you get the same thing again. Same number of rows, same number of columns as the two originals, and that tells you that they're the same table. And so here you know that you get all the points for this. And so all you got to do is go through and do all 10 of these, and they get a little bit more difficult, and that's why some of the points get higher. But you do them, and you do them until you get 100%, and then when you get 100%, then you get all the points. So that is how you do these assignments, and all the assignments are going to be that way, except for when we get into the triggers and stored procedures. Those aren't quite as automated yet, and so that's where you want to make sure that when those are assigned, that you get those in, so the TA can. So when we sit down and start grading, we can hopefully do it all in one batch. All right. So that's testing. So study.com. Let's take a look at study.com. I was about to do that. Oh, I did already. Okay, so yes, I showed you study.com. There's the first set is SQL. It's all about SQL, and then the last two lessons here are on triggers and stored procedures, and that's because assignments 3 and 4 are going to be on triggers and stored procedures. If you look at the overview here and look at the schedule, around this one is on stored procedures and this one's on triggers. I think it's that or the other way around, actually. All right, so that's about it. I've covered everything, and so the semester is just going to be we're going to trudge along, and there's going to be these assignments and quizzes, and I will do videos at the last. They will be like last-minute videos where just before the assignment is due, I will go through and pretty close to when the assignment's due. I'll go through and I'll do most of the assignment for you. I'll leave off some tail end things where they should be obvious and you should be able to complete it. But that way it should remove all ambiguity with these assignments and make it perhaps more of a of a learn by doing for the most part, rather than having to guess and wonder if you're getting stuff right. And hopefully with the auto grading features, you'll be able to work longer, but when you're done working, you'll know that you got it. So this concludes my second video for the class, and I've explained the syllabus and the assignments. And in the next video, I'll probably dive into some of the quizzes, help you out with the quizzes and the assignments as we go along. Thanks for watching.